his manners are. I don't care what he studies. I don't care if he says he's Muslim. I don't care if he says he's spiritual. I don't care if, he says that he's conscious. I don't care about none of that. At the end of the day, if somebody is jealous, they will do some things to you that they never imagined. They call envy the green-eyed monster because it takes over you. It's kind of like a drug, right? Like when you're intoxicated and they be like, yeah, you did this last night. You're like, no, I ain't do that. It's like, yeah, no, yes, you did. Yes, you did. Let me show you the tape. And so like, wow, I did that. Envy is just like that. Envy clouds the person's intelligence. That's why Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah, rahimahullah ta'ala, he said that hasad, jealousy, it blinds the heart. Envy, it blinds the heart. It blinds you from seeing obvious good in people. So it was a brother, Muslim brother. I thought I knew this brother. Back to the story. I thought I knew this brother, man. I really thought that I knew him. But I sensed some type of envy from him. I sensed it. Older brother. And so I would notice how, there would be rifts, like unnecessary rifts, right? And I would notice that something just wasn't right. When somebody got a problem with you for no specific reason? That's envy. That is a very great sign of envy. You ain't did nothing to the person. I mean, you showed the person love. You did a lot for the person, but for some reason, that person still got a problem with you. That's envy. So anyhow, I felt something. I was like, something about this guy. But I didn't say anything. I stopped messing with him. I followed my gut. I stopped messing with him. A couple days later, I had a dream about him. That he was envious. He was envious of me. The dream exposed him. And I said, wow. And it wasn't just one dream. It was a couple of them. Ever since then, I stopped hanging with the person. And it's funny because I was listening to this lecture by a scholar. And he was mentioning how when somebody give you the evil eye, one of the ways you can find out who gave you the evil eye is that when you make dua and you ask Allah to show you who the person is that gave you the evil eye. And the dream will be shown to you. So, I thought that was really deep. And that happened to me, not the evil eye thing, but as far as having the dreams, that happened to me a couple times. Where I had dreams about it. And these are dreams. I didn't ask about these dreams. But me personally, myself, trying to be sincere, trying to be good to people and things like that. You come across people that got, different motives. And so, it's kind of like the Creator is giving you a nudge. Like, you need to watch him a little bit more carefully. Make sure you stay distance from him. So, let's continue. So, I know I kind of like went too far on that one topic. But, that's how I do it, man. I'm a very detailed person. So, another thing about the gut. When you have that gut feeling, as I said, sometimes it can be subtle, where it's just like a little voice, right? It's not really a verbal voice, but it's like it's like something that's just like softly telling you about what you're thinking about. Or if you have another type of gut feeling, that intense gut feeling, where the gut feeling is so intense. It's so intense that it makes you nervous, or it just makes you just daydream, or it just makes you're very, very worried. The more intense the gut feeling is, the more danger that's behind it. And I'm gonna tell you something that my mother told me. My mother told me, she said, the gut feeling is God giving you a nudge that something isn't right. Pay attention to that person. This person you're dealing with, you need to pay attention to him. It could be a person that you're in a relationship with. It could be a person that you're doing business with. It could be a person that you come in contact with. It could be a person that you meet somewhere. It could be just a random person that you don't even know. See, as I said before,